Hey, it's Elgin. How you guys doing? I just want to put out a quick note here. Just did a training and talked about this a little bit, so I just want to put it out here again to everyone. Is I hope that you're paying attention to the consumer sentiment, and what I mean by that is, are you paying attention to everything that's going on around you, around us, that may affect your customers, your clients, your buyers, your sellers, or whatever business that you're in? Just pay attention. I want you to think of this now. Even if it's not personally affecting you yet, because I think there's certain things that are going to affect all of us at some point, is as a consumer, you have to understand and remember that they're being squeezed. We are being squeezed from a lot of different directions. And it's very natural when you get squeezed by a lot of different directions that you just kind of do nothing. You go into some complacency, you retract, you do nothing, and you try to wait and see and figure some things out. So what am I meaning by that? What am I talking about? So you figure your consumer right now is, number one, their interest rates are rising. Now, I know as realtors, when we talk about rising interest rates, we're talking about just for the products of purchasing homes and refinancing and that sort of thing, right? But interest rates rising when it's coming from the Fed are rising on other things as well. Credit cards, other items that affect the consumer. Then the same consumer goes to the grocery store. In the grocery store now, the eggs are higher, the milk is higher, the bread is higher, the bacon is higher. These are considerable increases in that, right? Then you have to look at something I was talking about in a meeting the other day. Is picture it this way: that the majority of clients don't necessarily have X amount of dollars just sitting in the bank or sitting at home or wherever they sit at, or have a whole lot of assets. Generally, they have a 401k or some sort of a savings plan like that, and the equity that's in their homes for those that are homeowners. So, obviously, if you're a homeowner, the equity that's in your home is great. If you're thinking about selling or whatever, refinancing and all that stuff, probably not so much now because the rates have risen, right? So just think, depending upon what you're invested in January, use the example that, say your 401k or your stock portfolio, let's say it was worth $100,000. And now as we speak today, without you spending any of the money, enjoying any of the fruits of your labor, that $100,000 portfolio is now worth maybe 60, we'll just say 60,000. It's probably less than that. So when I say the consumer sentiment and what the consumer begins to think and what they're concerned about is, okay, it's going to cost me more money to buy, refinance, or anything that, as far as my real estate goes. It's costing me more money just to bring in food and put it on the table. It's costing me more money at the pump for gas. It's costing me more money for everything that I'm doing, and plus my investments and or a retirement program opportunity is now down 40-50%, whatever it is, depending upon what a person is or is not invested in. Consumer sentiment can change an awful lot of things for what we're doing, positively and or, unfortunately, in the case we're talking about now, negatively. All right? So remember, keep the consumer first. Understand what's going on with trends and everything else so that you can make the proper decisions and you can make great decisions for helping your consumers. Have a great day. Look forward to talking to you soon.